'Tis the season to be murderous, so let's get down to some of my actual horror-related Christmas ones. I don't have very many, so this is the first one and the best one I have. Black Christmas, 1974, directed by Bob Clark, the same guy who did A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out. Movie has a 7.2 on Internet Movie Database. Had a budget of about $620,000 and made $4 million at the box office, starring John Saxon, Olivia Hussey, and Margot Kidder. It's basically about some creepy dude stalking a bunch of folks in a, like a fraternity kind of thing. Freaking them out. There's really no blood and gore in this movie. It's very suspenseful, atmospheric, very creepy. You'll be seeing that scene a lot. So yeah, I basically highly recommend this particular release. Warner Brothers. Very good movie. Do not watch the remake though. It is very, very blah and bad. It explains the whole person, Billy. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. It's probably the best one I have, probably the best one I've seen. And the best I probably, at the rate we're going now, the best I ever will see. 1974 from Bob Clark, Black Christmas. Now here's a movie that everybody has seen, all except Gloria, of course, who is deprived of everything at this point. We got Gremlins from 1984 from Joe Dante. $11 million to make, $153 million at the box office. Has a 6.1. Actually has a 7. The sequel has a 6.1. So yeah, I highly recommend this one as well. It's very fun to watch. It's a bit more creepier than what you think it is. You would think, oh, it's going to be so fun. It's just so lighthearted and B-movie. No, not this one, really. It's about a bunch of Gizmo, that's his name. Gizmo pops out some more of his kind, which he should have aborted, apparently. Yes. Highly recommend Gremlins. The sequel is, I don't have, but it's more lighthearted, more B-ish. Almost a satire of sequels, almost. I recommend that one as well. It's very fun to watch. But this one is the best, from Joe Dante, Gremlins. You're probably thinking to yourself, what the crap? What is that? Well, when Circuit City existed, I actually bought this thing just for the heck of it, because they had it. And guess what it has on it? A very hard-to-find horror movie. Christmas Evil from 1980, also called You Better Watch Out or Terror in Toyland. Has a 4.3 on Internet Movie Database. And $450,000 budget. So yeah, I was very weirded out to find this thing on this random thing. All the rest are black and white. This is the only one colorful. I guess they put it on there so they expect you to buy it. It worked! It's basically about some guy who saw Santa Claus having fun with his mommy. Freaked him out later on in life. He decided to make the real kind of Santa Claus in the best way imaginable. Himself. To give Christmas joy. And guess what this guy's name is? Harry Stradling. You heard me. Stradling. Who in the hell names a guy Harry Stradling? Good grief. Child abuse. I see why he's screwed in the head now. This is a very fun movie, actually. Some may not like it. It's bad in a good kind of way. Probably the least of the ones I have. But watch it anyway. Christmas Evil. Except, I've heard do not watch the Video Treasures VHS version. Has a bad description, and it's not a very good transfer. Otherwise, if you find this, get it. It's very, very, very rare. And it's on this weird thing, too. Christmas Evil. obviously I don't have very much in this house. I'm going to call out some ones I think y'all should watch. Watch Silent Night, Deadly Night from 1984. It has a very good rating of 5.6. It's a very good Christmas killer movie. Same thing as Christmas Evil. Rape! Goes crazy. Watch the uncut if you can get it. It's very hard to find. Also spawned some sequels. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5. One involves bugs. One involves a toy store. The second one has a 2.9, a third and a 3.1, the fourth one a 3.5, and the fifth one a 3.5. So apparently the second one is the worst. And the 3 last ones are direct-to-video, which apparently are better than the second one. So go figure. The first one I highly recommend. It's very, very, very good if you can find it somewhere. Some other ones are the Tales from the Crypt episode and All Through the House. In the first season of the series, basically when this crazy bitch lady decides to just kill her husband and take his money, and killer Santa Claus is around. It's just very good. Very, very, very good. It has a 6.1 in the database. Some other ones are Don't Open Till Christmas, 1984, has a 3. We have Santa Claus from 1996. Satan Claus and Silent Night, Bloody Night from Paragon, which has a 5.1 from 1974, hard to find. To All a Good Night, 1980, has a 4.8 from Media Home Entertainment, also hard to find. So yeah, there's a whole bunch more than this. But yeah, I would highly recommend Black Christmas, Gremlins, Christmas Evil, Silent Night, Deadly Night, and definitely that Tales from the Crypt episode. Those are the ones I've seen. There's more. Find them, watch them, enjoy them. And believe me, there's a big thing to all this that only this disturbing piece of trash in this house can explain. The moral of the story is, don't have sex with Santa Claus, spread your vajayjay, and basically make your son become a serial killer who rapes later in life. Thank bitches! Thank you, my favorite hermaphrodite. Telling you to have a great, safe Christmas season, but not to fear. I have one more episode coming, the last before Christmas week, of my actual lighter-hearted family ones, because I don't want folks to think I just hate Christmas with all of my heart, even though I really kind of do. But I have lots of them in this house, so believe me, you'll get to enjoy them a whole lot. Coming soon, family-oriented, but these are the horror ones I want you to check out. Thank you very much. Now.
Robots. I believe it's an hour-and-a-half movie that is basically good for nothing but, background noise as you're doing homework. However, there is a story, and it's mainly for little kids. And just in case you can't tell, the whole world is populated by robots. What? Yes, it has Ian McGregor, Halle Berry, Greg Kinnear, Mel Brooks, Amanda Bynes, Drew Carey, and Robin Williams as the crankshaft nutcracker guy. Turn around now. Okay, as I said, it is PG. I did not say that. However, I'm looking for the... Yes, 89 minutes, which translates to roughly an hour and a half. The story goes that there's a company that sells robot parts, and they have gone under new management because the owner has decided to take a vacation in the Hall of Dominoes. Only they don't know where he went. So the new guy says, no new no new replacement parts, just new parts, and everyone goes spastic. And there's this one kid who the story follows, and they go through, and he leaves his village, goes to the big city, meets new friends, and finds Mr. Copperbottom, who is the owner, comes back, replaces the management, and, you know, everything goes back to the way it was. But that's basically the story, and so it's really, it says it's for all ages, and when you first watch it, it probably is riveting. However, as I said in the beginning, it's mostly for background noise as you're doing homework. And a good laugh while you're doing homework. Just in case homework makes you want to cry. Robot.